Grow into the trader that you want to become. Stay tuned, we're going to talk about that next. G'day traders, I'm Stacey Burke from Stacey Burke Trading. Just enjoying a bit of sunshine. Had a workout earlier, brought the dogs down to the park. It's been storming quite a bit the last few days, so we got a little brief glimpse of sunshine. Thought we'd get out, and today we're going to be talking about growing into the trader that you want to become. Mark Douglas talked about becoming the future version of yourself, or the future trader version of yourself that you want to grow into. And you know what, if you've read The Zone or The Disciplined Trader, you know Mark Douglas talks about creating the process that will enable you to grow into the trader that you want to become. You know, I talk about the 7-step daily routine for high performance traders. I talk about, you know, if you haven't done that, go to my homepage, download it. It's an audio file. Use it as a blueprint to create your own high-performance daily routine. The purpose of that is to continuously move the bar in a direction of constant progress. And you know, Mark Douglas talked about growing into the future version that you want to become. It's the process that will help you evolve into the trader that you want to become. You know, I talked about switching my trading to end of day, and that was a challenge. That was how I originally started, but you know, I think I learned a lot of valuable lessons and a lot of valuable insights into price action and trading, and how the Forex markets move and how they work, and how bridging that over to being purely end of day initially had some challenges. You know, and I experienced some drawdowns into my trading account, bigger than what I had anticipated. But through that, I was able to refine that process and simplify it to the point now where I feel very comfortable, and I have no desire whatsoever to even go to the intraday screens. Now, my process may not work for other people, but the point that I'm trying to make is that I have an ideal goal in mind of how I want to be living my life, how I want to be trading the markets. My goals, from that I work backwards to create that process. And you know, there was some hiccups in there, there was some stumbling blocks. You know, I look at that as you know, stepping stones to move in the direction that I wanted to get to. So I was prepared to accept some short-term pain in order to get there. Now there's a couple moments in there where I questioned what I was doing, and I questioned the approach that I had. But through that, I was able to, again, break through some barriers, some mental barriers, break through some, you know, information that was in my head that perhaps was, again, you know, we read so much, we learn so many different things, we get ideas from all over the place in ebooks and courses and books and podcasts and other traders, and a lot of it has, there's some fantastic insights. But at the same time, you've got to be able to filter that down to the simplest things possible that work for you. And you know, part of that is looking at actually how your day works, how your attention span is, in terms of are you a good short-term trader? Are you better to be off? Like for me, I've always said that most of my biggest mistakes occurred during live intraday trading. You know, on hourly charts, 5-minute charts, like I've made most of the mistakes you can possibly make, blowing up small accounts, you know, several times. But through that, you know, I persevered and, you know, had some small wins, had some bigger wins, had some wins that kept me in the game and actually put me ahead and enabled me to, you know, see that there was a way to actually succeed in this. So, you know, again, working backwards from what my goals were, and just chunking that down into simple things, and then looking at how I operate during the day. I'm a morning person. For me, being in Perth, that's the New York close. That's perfect for me. And also, in terms of some of the earlier methods that I learned on end-of-day markets, I piece that together with some of the market profile approaches that I've learned, and I've put together my own little strategy. But it's enabled me to run a scan on, you know, 16, 18 markets, and only I try to identify maybe 4 or 5 trades in the week where I can place orders, place stops, place targets, or stay in those trades if they move in the right direction, or just accept the loss. And at the same time, diversify my risk. Not so much in terms of the correlation, but more so in terms of percentage allocated to any one particular trade. So the trading process, that's what will help you evolve into the trader that you want to become. So whatever that, we talk about number one step in the 7-step daily routine is creating a vision of who it is that you want to become. So start there. What is it that you want? Who is it that you want to become? How do you want to be trading the markets? And be realistic. Have a realistic expectation of what's achievable, what your skill set is, what your time frames available for trading are, your account size, all these things. And also your opposition, the market. What's the likelihood that you're going to be able to achieve the goals that you have in the approach that you're taking to the market? So chunk it down, break it into the simplest steps possible, set goals every week, accelerate your learning, journal your trades. I'm doing blocks of 10 right now. And this last week, I blew me away, not only in trades that I missed, but also how I can simplify that again, and so that I have just a simpler approach, less time at the screen for me, and ideally increase more for my winning trades, lose less on my losers, and hopefully more consistency without even being at the computer screen. So keep getting better traders. Grow into the trader that you want to become. Focus on fine details, simplify your approach, keep getting better, and may the markets go with you. Hi traders, it's Stacey Burke from Stacey Burke Trading. If you haven't done so, please head over to my website at staceyburketrading.com. I create updates on almost a daily basis, and I would love for you to receive them. Just click on the blog. If you want to enter your name and your email address, I'll send you my free audio program, the 7-Step Daily Routine for High Performance Traders. This is essential knowledge for all traders in all markets, and this is for helping traders to master the market with discipline, confidence, and a winning mindset. I appreciate all your feedback and comments. As always, traders, stay disciplined, and may the markets go with you.